Senator Kelly.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just like Senator Rounds, I wanted to talk about AI and FISA 702. I got one other topic. Just want to start by saying that I have a legislation with Senator Warner and Cornyn and Langford called the Enable IC Act, which is going to get us moving faster on this, and also an Advanced AI Security Readiness Act, which is going to help with something you talked about, General Rudd, the private sector more involved here. So I think we all agree that we need to move faster and innovate more. I mean, the world is moving incredibly fast, especially with AI and these tools that are being developed, and these novel methodologies are incredible, but they also come with a lot of risk, especially when we're talking about a highly classified work environment and highly classified data. So can you talk a little bit in more detail about how you're going to approach integrating AI and other tech tools into NSA systems that we currently have while guarding against the risk?
Senator, I would offer on risk, the first way that we mitigate risk is to understand it. Where are the risks? Where do they exist? And then what do we need to do to ensure that we are continuously assessing that we've provided a solution to that? Within the realm of AI, obviously the data is a key part of this, but then also equally important, a layer of cybersecurity around that. So how do you ensure that the data is authoritative? How do you ensure that it's feeding the right models? But equally important, coupled with that, is the ability to protect that data. My understanding is that NSA has that responsibility. They're executing it very well. And certainly, Senator, if confirmed, it would be a high priority of mine to ensure that we continue to do so.
And General, also, you know, one priority I think you're going to need to put somewhere near the top of the list, and I know one of my colleagues brought up the election threat issue, but certainly AI being used by our adversaries against us in an election is going to be, I think here in 2026 is going to be more significant than what we've ever seen before, and certainly in 2028. On the FISA 702 question, we're going to have to reauthorize it here pretty soon, just a few months. I don't think the public understands what this is. I mean, we're talking about something, I mean, an acronym with a number and a letter after it, and it just seems something that's, you know, out of reach for most people. Can you try to explain here in just about 30 seconds or so why this should matter to the average American?
Senator, in as plain as language as I can put it, is first and foremost, it is the collection of foreign intelligence against non-U.S. persons who are located outside of the United States. And again, what I've experienced in my career is that this provides the warfighter, the decision maker, the ability to have critical insight into threats that enables decision making. And again, we've talked about speed. Critical to speed is a deep understanding.
But for a family, hardworking American family, and they shouldn't have to pay much attention to this. How does it affect them? Like, what are the consequences to them and their children, let's say a few months from now, if we did not reauthorize 702?
Well, Senator, again, in my experience, it's quite simply, it saves lives.
Save lives. Could we be potentially talking about their lives, the lives of their family members, friends, coworkers?
Again, Senator, the lives of men and women in harm's way, but also threats to the homeland of the United States, I would put that in the category of saving lives.
Yeah, and I agree with you. And I think that is a key part of this. This is an authority that the intelligence community has, but the reason it has it is it keeps Americans safer. Not just the IC, not just DOD, not people that are regularly in harm's way. It results in safety for the American people. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Senator